This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
Welcome to the Barbados Today afternoon update for Tuesday, March 24th. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. Thanks for joining us. Our top story. 5 people were taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital for medical treatment following an early morning vehicle accident on Roadview St. Peter that left 23 others nursing injuries. None of the injuries were said to be life-threatening. The accident, which occurred around 6:45 a.m., involved a transport board bus and a minibus. The government vehicle was driven by 51-year-old Trevor Green, who complained of pains to his shoulder, and the minibus was driven by Wayne Harris from Padmore Village, St. Thomas. 20 of the 28 injured were treated at the scene and discharged, and 3 others were sent to the Morris Bayer Polyclinic in St. Peter for treatment. A mass casualty alert was put into effect this morning, which saw emergency services, including 4 doctors and 2 nurses from the QEH, attending to the injured. 8 ambulances, including 2 from the Barbados Defence Force, along with several officials, were also on the scene. Absolutely shameful. That's how Senator Reginald Hunte is describing reports about the plight of a woman at a recent political meeting. On Sunday, Catherine Springer told supporters at a Barbados Labour Party branch meeting that she has been forced to eat from garbage cans after the Welfare Department stopped issuing her checks. But the move is not sitting well with Senator Hunte, who charges that innocent people should not be put up to such public ridicule for political gains.
I think that was ridiculous. What will be, knowing this Barbadian society, that people don't always see, they see the skeletons in your closet, but they don't see the cemeteries in their backyard. And the point I'm trying to make is that even though some people might be going through difficulties, they will still hold that lady and her children up to public ridicule. You just eat out the garbage can, your mother sits on the paper. That is ridiculous. It is ridiculous and shameful on any politician who can do that to a member of the public for political purposes in a country like Barbados. What message are we sending?
Senator Hunte made the comments during the debate on the 2015-2016 estimates in Parliament yesterday. Issues surrounding the grading of school-based assessments, or SBAs, will be a major talking point at Solidarity House today. This as 2 teachers' unions, the Barbados Union of Teachers and the Barbados Secondary Teachers Union, meet to thrash out the issue. The unions recently served a notice that teachers will not be grading SBAs this year unless they are paid by the relevant agencies. Some of the issues up for discussion are the lack of standardization of the SBA and the Caribbean Examination Council's grading of teachers based on the marking.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow
To sports now, West Indies cricketer Lyndell Simmons will appear in court on September 28 in connection with a lawsuit filed by an advertising executive who accused him of releasing intimate photos of herself. Teresa Ho alleges that the right-handed batsman released her photos without her permission via social media and instant messaging networks. She's seeking substantial damages from Simmons for breaching the common law principle of confidence. And on the regional scene in Guyana, the mother of murdered political activist Courtney Crum-Ewan is pleading with lawmen to arrest 2 top government officials who she claims threatened her son just before his death. More in this Capital News report.
I would like the 2 people who threatened my son placed before the court and let me go and talk what my son tell me. I am back out here for justice because I know that he knows who killed my son. I know, and nobody asks me nothing. I know that he knows. I know that Mr. Nandalal threatened my son. I could come face to face with Mr. Nandalal and tell him, my son told me.
Commander of A Division Clifton Hickens said they have no records at the Brigdam Police Station of any threats made against Crum-Ewan. His mother disagrees with that statement from the police commander.
They are. He reported it.
To the Brigdam Police Station?
Yes, to the Brigdam Police Station.
He told you you report the matter to them?
He didn't tell me the name. I can't remember the name, but he told me he reported, and he wasn't a stupid person. He knows a threat and he knows what to do when he's being threatened.
And finally, a rescue operation is underway in France after a Germanwings Airbus A320 crashed today in the foothills of the Alps on the southern eastern side of the country. Officials fear that all on board the flight from Barcelona to Germany, that's about 142 passengers and 6 crew members, have died.
We've got footage, we've been coming in, of a rescue operation really. We're seeing rescue team helicopters on the ground preparing to take off, helping with the recovery. We've reported throughout the early mornings of this today that it is a very difficult terrain, very mountainous terrain, very difficult to get to, plus obviously very cold. This is a skiing area. A lot of off-piste skiing in this area, and with that, lots of fresh snow and of course fears of avalanche, so highly risky. I was hearing from French media as well, Carol, that, you know, by foot it takes about 2.5 hours climb to just go to the safest part of that mountain, but access to it is mostly done by helicopter.
And on that sad note, we come to the end of our Barbados Today afternoon update, but we will be back again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 online TV, as well as Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. To have a safe and enjoyable day.
This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? #sexy.